Well, hi guys, I have some news from London yesterday. I wasn't there, but of course I watched the whole thing. So let me start with Piers Corbyn. He did call me the night before, and he then said, yes, you can speak, but you can't speak in Trafalgar Square. You can only speak in Hyde Park. Well, I ain't speaking to 200 people. I wanted to speak to whatever there was, 30,000 people, speaking the absolute truth that still a lot of people don't know. Okay, true that anyone can research and find for themselves. This is what I was going to say. I wasn't going to go there, introduce myself with my name. I don't give a fucking shit about my name. I was going to talk without even mentioning who the fuck I am. I don't give a fucking shit. All I care about is people knowing the truth that viruses do not exist, full stop. Not even one virus has ever been isolated. And we know virologists and immunologists, I already know that truth and are spreading it. And I've been spreading it for a long time. I might be a bit biased because also there's a doctor in my family, so I do know a lot about it. Now, what was I going to say? So yeah, so only one so far. I can tell you only one person that I know of was arrested. Okay, of course, Dr. Shoning was arrested twice, Trafalgar Square and then Hyde Park again. Now you got to ask yourself. This is what happened to Occupy. Yeah. He got taken over, he got infiltrated, and all of a sudden, oh, people were squatting in the Bank of England. How the fuck do you manage to squat in the Bank of England? Unless, of course, George Soros paid for it, which is exactly what happened, yeah? How did they manage to get Trafalgar Square? Well, because the people that organized it, the infiltrators, managed to get it, but they made sure that people that weren't too much of a threat did their little speech. And then when it came to people talking about the real truth, like Dr. Shoning, he got arrested, of course. So it was quite funny actually, because that Simon character, the infiltrator, came on with her mic, all like wah, 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 you know, and then she said, I'm the organizer and I'm not going to make a speech, but I'm here to introduce the speakers. And then half an hour later she was still talking shit. I wasn't impressed with anybody apart from, yeah, Sandy had some information. I actually already knew it, but knew that information, but yeah, very few people knew it. But to me, you see, all this information for me personally is useless, because for me, you always have to go for the jugular. To end something, you go for the jugular. What's the point of eating at it? Slowly but surely, you want to go for the fucking jugular. So if everybody did their research on viruses and found out that not only viruses don't exist at all whatsoever, it's a fucking scam on the germ theory, is bullshit. And when they find out that virus in Latin means poison, which is what your body removes when you get the flu or the cold, if everybody knew that, and they knew that you couldn't catch a flu or a cold, everybody would take the mask off, and their little scam would be a lot harder to fucking implement, don't you think? Right? So this is how they've managed to, this is how they're managing all the bullshit they want to do, destroying our children, bringing in communism. Do you know where communism comes from? Do you know where the Bolshevik movement came from? Wow, I'm not going to mention the name, because if I mention the name of who are really behind it, I'll be shut down, won't I? Because we know, we know, don't we? Those who know, right? So, so basically, that's why I didn't go. Mark Devlin didn't go. I think he did the right thing, because what's the point? He is completely infiltrated now anyway. What's the fucking point? This is why I keep telling people, don't belong to any group. Just do your own thing. And if there's a group speaking somewhere, you can still go and speak, but you always mention you're not part of that group. You have nothing to do with that group. Do not be associated with any group. What's the fucking point? We're all individuals anyway. You know, when you belong to a group, that means you have exactly the same ideas. Well, that's bullshit. I've never found a group where my ideas are exactly the same as a group. They might have some things that I'm like, yeah, that's true, but the rest is bullshit. So I've never found a group. The only group that I belong to is my own group, and I'm the only one in it. Oh, my cat, of course, my cat. She's in it too. So, no, actually, that's not quite true. There's a few people exactly on the same page as me, but we're very few and rare. So, so yeah, so you have to ask yourself, how did they manage to get the whole of Trafalgar Square? The police was fine until Dr. Shoning tried to go on stage, and then they arrested him. Yeah. And how come that Simon character hasn't been sacked from her job, you know, working for a company that works for Agenda 21, sustainable development and carbon emission free? Does she know that if we go any lower in carbon dioxide, we're all gonna fucking die, you fucking moron? Yeah, we need more carbon dioxide, not less. That company, if she started to work for these groups, yeah, for the last 6 months or whatever, or even if it's only 3 or 4 months, doesn't matter. those people that she works with would have already sacked her if she was real. They would have said, there's no way a company like that would keep her on board, her spewing all that she's spewing. They wouldn't, because it's going against everything she's meant to be working for. So people don't fucking think. This is the thing. People do not fucking think, right? And then I'm really shocked at people that claim to be truthers, even some flat earthers, you know, like Jason of the Disbray family. How the fuck dare you? This is the level of intelligence. I mean, trying to out me by saying, I must be jealous of my friend. This is why I'm spewing all this on saying there's an infiltrator, because I must be so jealous because I didn't go on the tour. I didn't want to go on your stupid fucking tour. I just wanted to speak at the end. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to fucking live in a smelly van with dewlap for like fucking 3 weeks. Lisa can do it. I admire her. I admire her for that. But saying that I'm jealous of my friend Lisa, I mean, if that is the level of the people, you know, in there, apparently I can't remember who, but one of them, a flat earther too, by the way. I'm starting to be very disgusted. I mean, I will always know the earth is flat, but I think the movement's been infiltrated. There's no, I mean, for somebody to say I'm jealous of my friend, this is why I'm trying to out an infiltrator. And another one apparently said that she was a man because he saw her hips. She's got a fucking daughter. No, she ain't a fucking man. Oh my God. I mean, that's the level of intelligent people picking on that kind of fucking bullshit. And on top of that, those so-called flat earthers that are meant to be more intelligent because, you know, in the flat earth, yeah, obviously we know something, we know the truth. And for people to pick it up, you probably have to be a bit more intelligent than average. But the fact that this is the bullshit that they spew, there's no intelligence there whatsoever. And when I tell them I have the proof of what I'm talking about, and none of them have asked me to actually look at the evidence or even doing their own research. None of them, right? So there's a couple of flat earthers that for some reason are still sticking up for her. That's really weird. However, apparently there's a lot more people on us, with us. Even the people that were organizing, there's a few now knowing the truth. So it's only a matter of fucking time, right? But this is what happens. This is why I did those videos, because I want people to understand. You have to check everybody you fucking employ, or use your intuition and use physiognomy. Look at a person's face, find out who they are, you know. And then this guy had the nerve to say that she did more in the last 6 months than I've done myself in 15 years. Oh, really? Oh my God, do you actually know what I've done? Oh my fucking God, like, I mean, anybody is going to be laughing at you, mate, fucking saying that about me. People that know me or know what I've done for the last fucking 20 years. I've not infiltrated anything. I've been the one that's been shut down with the fucking death threats. Yeah. So anyway, and I've been on a lot more fucking stages, and I've been on a lot more protests than you have, love. A lot fucking more in the last 20 years. Yeah. I'm the one that stopped the fucking 5G in Glastonbury and more. I've done more. Ask Lisa what I've done. Yeah. If she was on the tour with you, she can tell you, can't she? Yeah. Anyway, lots of fucking bollocks in it. Well, anyway, lots of love to you guys, but lots of bollocks to the complete fucking morons that think that they fucking know everything. And instead of actually checking what I'm saying, you know, actually just decide that, you know, they're going to believe somebody they don't even fucking know. They've known me for about 4 or 5 years. This is incredible. This is the level of intelligence. Good luck with that. All right, lots of love, guys.